Is this thing on? I love how our church's vision is becoming clearer than it ever has been. We are a dream-releasing church with a global impact. And what's cool is we've come back to this place where almost the original church began, and it's in the living room. And what's cool about that part is, you learn things in the living room. You learn things in your home. You develop in the home. You start to find your identity in a home. And with all that's going on, I love how even now on the weekends, like we get to relearn where the church began.
I guess I was the one that kind of wanted to see all of my friends in one place and not being able to go to the traditional church and not being able to gather in a big place. It was more like, well, I got a TV I can put outside in the carport and let's just have a party and watch church on TV so we can kind of see each other. But being a part of a small community where we're all connected through our faith, we can live at a different level. We are able to pray for each other, with each other, and to know that somebody has your back spiritually and physically is a deeper type of friendship.
So the food bank ministry that we have at C4 is probably one of the biggest ways in which we can really be the church. And it's the way that we can put, the teachings that we hear, the feelings and the emotions that we feel during Fresh Fire, during messages, during worship time, to be able to put those things into action. For a lot of the volunteers, being able to have a place where they could come out and serve. And even if it's as simple as putting cans in a box, or putting a box of food in someone's trunk, or talking to someone through a little slit in the window, just being able to come out and to help and to be a part of the solution, to be a part of something so much bigger than themselves, to not just live in fear, but to really be able to love other people in such a small way and so simply. Honestly, I think that that's probably one of the biggest things that I've heard from our volunteer team.
And so people keep coming back to Fresh Fire because they feel God's love. And there's also a dynamic, though, of where two or more are gathered in His name. It's different, it's unique. It says that Jesus actually comes and He inhabits that place. And so the prayer closet, the individual, private, secret prayer closet, very biblical, very important. But as soon as two people get into the same place, something of the presence of God manifests, and everything is different. And people respond to that, and they keep coming.
So I think our hope as a church is to really see people not just give of themselves like the food bank, or not just receive this emotional support, but it's really this place where we start to become what we would call kingdom bringers. And in a way, it's almost like we're spending all of this time as the church, building ourselves up so that at a certain point we get to go out and we get to be the church and show Jesus to everyone around us. And we want to teach you the gospel, but it's in a different way, right? It's not just information transfer. It's actually more about relationships, more about how to love people, more about how to value people. And out of that, you really get a sense of how to move the gospel in this world. And I like to think of it as, most people won't remember what you say, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. And I'm excited because I can tell that we're becoming something that we've always wanted to be. And so every day that we walk outside of our living room, every day that we get to be interacting with the world around us, we get an opportunity to be a kingdom bringer. And the best part about this story that we're living through is it's not even our story. Everything about what we are living through is God's story.